Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and in today's video, we're going to be doing your post-week 2 NFL Power Rankings. This is a new series that Orb came up with here. I'm helping him out with it by making the list, and I might do some videos. This week, I'm stepping in. He's got school and work, so I'm stepping in for it. He's a little bit busy, but he did end up helping me make the list. So this is not just my predictions or where I think people are at. This is a combination of both of us. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 worst teams in football. 32, you got the Carolina Panthers. They benched their starting quarterback in 2 weeks. So, really, tell me you're the worst quarterback or the worst team in the NFL without telling me you're the worst team in the NFL. You're the first one to make a quarterback change. 31, you got the Giants. They just aren't good. They don't got a good roster. I don't like Daniel Jones. They lost to the Commanders this week, who did not score a touchdown. They lost on all field goals. So, there's that. 30, you got the Denver Broncos. They got the rookie quarterback, so there's going to be growing struggles, learning struggles there. And on top of that, they really don't got a good roster in front of them, so that's really not helping the case for Bo Nix. So I don't really put the blame on him. Just as right now, at this point, they're not that good. And at 29, you got the Tennessee Titans. This is 2 weeks in a row. Will Levis has made a really stupid play that's costed the Titans points. So, for those 4... there's no move. You can't really argue those 4 in my book. At 28, this is where it kind of gets interesting. You got the Rams. They're falling 13 spots from the first video. They just dealt with a lot of injuries, and they did not put up a good fight against the Cardinals, so they're going down in my book. With the Washington Commanders, they went up 1 ranking from last week to 27. They didn't really have the best look on offense, which is why they're 27, but a win's a win. So they got that going for them. The Indianapolis Colts, they went -8, so they dropped 8 spots. The offense just really hasn't looked really good at all. I really haven't been impressed with Anthony Richardson, if I'm being honest with you. 25, you got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They dropped 8 spots from week 1. And same thing, the offense just doesn't look good. I'm starting to question Trevor Lawrence, which I don't know why. Trevor Lawrence, I thought he was a good quarterback, but just based on how the offense has been going, Christian Kirk, he had 3 targets last week. That's not good. Next, you got 24 Chicago Bears. Same thing kind of with Bo Nix. They got a rookie quarterback. There's going to be growing struggles. The only difference is they have a better roster in front of them. They have a good defense, and the offense has just been really bad. So they dropped 4 spots from week 1. And 23, you got the Patriots. Patriots, they're kind of interesting. They took a rookie quarterback. They haven't used him much. And quite honestly, the Patriots have shocked me a little bit. They were kind of in it with the Seahawks. They beat the Bengals week 1. So 23, no move for them. They're in the same spot as what they were week 1. 22, you got the Cleveland Browns. They moved down 1 spot. The Browns, I thought this was going to be the year that Deshaun Watson takes the step back to his Houston days and is good. That hasn't been the case yet. They're really relying on Jerome Ford to kind of do what he did last year when Nick Chubb's absence. That really hasn't happened, so just overall the offense puts them at 22. And the Raiders, they had a big win, which gets them to 21, which is 6 spots above where they were at. 20, you got the Cincinnati Bengals. They fall 6 spots. The offense is something just isn't looking right. Maybe it's the fact that T. Higgins isn't there. They dropped 0-2. They lost a big game to the Chiefs. If you're a team that's going to compete, you need to hang with the Chiefs. At 19, you got the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are solely there mainly because of Tua, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, the loss was really bad to the Bills. Even when Tua played, the offense was not looking good and the defense was not doing good either. But that loss, you're losing your starting quarterback. Who knows how long? He just got put on the IR. So they're down 10 spots at 19. At 18, you got the Arizona Cardinals. We finally got to see what Marvin Harrison is, and he's a stud. They get a win. They smacked the Rams, so they move up 6 spots from week 1. At 17, you got the Atlanta Falcons in a crazy game. Come back on the Eagles. They move up plus 9 spots. And then at 16, you got the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens had a really crushing loss to the Raiders. That's a game you got to win if you're the Ravens. You're trying to be a competing team. You can't lose to the Raiders, so they fall 8 spots from week 1. The Jets, they're at 15. They fall 4 spots. I don't know. I know the hype was there in the offseason. I just don't see it when I watch them play. Based on what people say, I thought they were going to be a lot better than what I'm seeing on the field. So that's why I got them at 15. 14, we got the Seattle Seahawks, +5. Honestly, the Seahawks have been they shocked me. I mean, the offense looks good. The defenses look pretty good too. So that's that for the Seattle Seahawks. Hopefully they can keep it up. 13, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers I'm not big on. They're solely this high just because they're 2-0. They move up 12 positions. I don't think Justin Fields is the answer. I mean, just wait. You'll see. But yeah, plus 12 spots because they're 2-0. 12, you got the Minnesota Vikings. Honestly, same situation. I don't think the Vikings are really all that good. I think as the season goes on, Sam Darnold will start to show how he really is. But as of right now, they're 2-0. Big win over the 49ers, so they're at 12, moving them up 10 spots. 11, you got the Dallas Cowboys. Really bad loss at home to the New Orleans Saints. But hey, Cowboys, when you're looking at the roster, they're still a team that can compete. So it's only one game. They drop 8 spots. 10, you got the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers went in and they shocked me this week. There was no way, like in my mind, no way that they were going to beat the Colts with Malik Willis, but they did, really leaning on the run game. So with that, they move up 2 spots. And at 9, you got the Detroit Lions, really crushing loss at home. Kind of on the coach. I mean, the coach made you lose. So with that being said, they fall 5 spots. It sucks because I don't really blame Lions. I blame the coach. That's how it's got to go. At 8, you got the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers 2-0. They really shocked me. I didn't think they were going to be this good, but that run game's looking good. And I mean, Quentin Johnson got 2 touchdowns. So if Quentin Johnson could actually be what they're hoping for, maybe they could be a good team. So the Chargers move up 8 spots from week 1. 7, you got the 49ers, and they fall 7 spots from week 1. That's mainly just because of the loss to CMC. He's on the IR now. Debo's out a couple weeks, and you lose to the Vikings, so you're falling a little bit. At 7, you got the 6, you got the Philadelphia Eagles. They fall 1 spot. They really had a bad loss. They really let the Falcons come back, so there's that. At 5, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs went into Detroit, smacked them in the mouth in a game that a lot of people, they really didn't think the Bucs had a shot to win. So, I mean, props to the Bucs. The Bucs move up 5 spots. The Bucs seem like they're going to be a good team this year. At number 4, you got the Houston Texans. The Texans move up 2. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the offense has been good. The offense has been not that good. They only scored, I think it was 19 points. So that's not good. But, I mean, C.J. Stroud's making big throws. The defense is there. They're 2-0. They're trending in the right direction. At number 3, you got the New Orleans Saints. They move up 10 positions. The Saints have the most points out of all the teams. So that's why I got the Saints at 3. Alvin Kamara had a big week. Derek Carr is looking like a completely different quarterback that we haven't seen before. So with that being said, who knows? Maybe the Saints could challenge the Chiefs. Based on what I've seen so far, I don't see why they couldn't. At number 2, you got the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, they move up 5 spots. Josh Allen really leaning heavy on that. And if James Cook does what he does, like he did against the Dolphins, maybe you don't have to rely on Josh Allen as much. 1, you got the Kansas City Chiefs. No surprise there. They move up 1 spot. The Chiefs are still the best team in football, and especially with all the injuries to the other teams, I don't see any team really questioning them until some teams get healthy. But, yeah, so that's the power rankings. These are subjective. Go and comment down below. Let us know specific teams you think we got wrong, teams you think we got right. Go ahead and let us know if you think we had any interesting opinions on our list. This does change week to week based on injury, how teams do, all those fun things. But that's all we got in this video. So if you enjoyed, please remember to like and sub for more Madden content. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.